What's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Christina, and I'm coming at you with another Uber video. So this Uber video is going to be a little bit different. I'm talking about the scamming that's going on in Uber. Yes, there are Uber scammers out here, y'all, and they try to get me. They try to scam me. I wasn't going to talk about how much money I made because this video was supposed to strictly only be about the scammers. However, I changed my mind, and after I speak about the scammers, I'm going to go into how much money I made, and has it been consistent with my last Uber videos when I was working in Atlanta, when I was driving in Atlanta. Now that I'm in Jersey, is it still consistent with the amount of money that I've been talking about this whole time? So I'm going to talk about that more at the end. Now let's get into these scammers. I was on a ride, and as I'm on a ride, I get an alert to pick up another passenger once I drop off the passenger that I had in my car. So now that I dropped off my passenger, I get a call while I'm on the way to go pick up my next passenger. I get a call, and the person is like, is this Christina Perez? And they read off all the information that any passenger can see from the app on their end. They see my name, they see my license plate, they see the type of make and model my car is, all that information. So I'm like, yeah, I'm on my way to come pick you up now. I just dropped off my passenger. They said, no, this is from such and such, from Uber support, and we're calling to let you know to cancel that ride that you're on your way to and put don't charge driver. That account has been flagged for fraudulent activity. We're going to need to reset your account to make sure that there isn't any chargebacks on your account. So I'm like, okay. I'm a little confused at the time because it's all happening so fast and unexpected. I was like, okay, I can't do all of that while I'm on the phone with you, so we have to get off the phone. So the person is like, okay, no problem. I'm gonna give you a call back once you cancel the ride. Can you confirm your number? I'm like, just call back the number that you just called me on. They're like, yeah, but I need you to confirm the number so that I know that this is your account, being that there's been so much fraudulent activity with accounts. So I'm like, fine. I give them my phone number. I confirm my phone number. Pretty much I just gave them my phone number because the thing is, with Uber, you use an automated number between the passenger and the driver. So the passenger and the driver don't have each other's number. Through Uber, there's an automated number where you can connect and send text messages and voice messages. And once the trip is ended, you can no longer contact that person via the Uber app. So that's just for security purposes. So pretty much I just gave them my number to call me back on. Not really realizing because of, what they're saying at the same time. And you're really thrown off. You're not expecting it. You're kind of thrown off if you don't really know what's been happening with all these people scamming and stuff like that. If you're not even thinking about that. So fine. I canceled the ride and he calls me back. So he's like, hey, I see that you canceled the ride. Duh, you see that I canceled the ride because you have the app and you can see that I just canceled your trip. So everything they're saying is something a passenger can see. So fine. He's like, I see you canceled the trip. What we're going to need you to do is we're going to reset your account to make sure you don't get any chargebacks. I'm going to send you a link. Click the link and enter Uber 123 all lowercase. So while he's sending me the link, I'm looking at it from my second phone. I have another phone, so I'm looking to see the email, but I don't let him know that I have my access to my email right now or whatever. So I'm looking at it and I click on it, and he's like, okay, so once you get the email, it should be popping up. Put Uber 123 all lowercase. So I'm like, you want me to reset my password? And he's like, yeah, that's gonna ensure that your account is restarted. We reset your account, and we're going to send you another link so that you can enter another password. That doesn't even make sense. So I'm like, so you want me to enter Uber 123 all lowercase to reset my password, and then you're going to send me another link to redo my password and put another password in? No, that doesn't even make sense. You're going to have access to my account if you know my password. Uber does not ask for the password. So now you can hear the tone in his voice changing. He's becoming real persistent, and I don't know if he's getting aggravated or mad that he's not tricking me. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but he's like, this is to ensure that you don't get any chargebacks on your account, ma'am. We have to reset your account, or I'm going to have to deactivate your account. So now, for new users and people who don't know, they're gonna get a little scared, a little intimidated by, you know, them threatening them with deactivating their account. They're gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute, let me just do what this person is saying, see what's going on. No, don't ever give anybody your password or have them give you a password to re-enter. Your password is for you and you only. If you go to the Uber hub, or if you even call Uber on the phone, Uber people are not even going to call you. First of all, they're going to send you an email, and the only way they're going to call you is if it's like a dire emergency, like if you get into an accident or something like that. That'll probably be the only time Uber will call you. Other than that, Uber is not calling you. They're sending you an email. And if there's any fraudulent activity going on with anybody's account, Uber is not going to call you so that you can cancel their ride. Uber is going to take care of that in their back office. Uber has all of our information, so you don't need to provide anything to any Uber representatives. I'm like, nah, this don't make no sense. This is stupid. It doesn't make no sense. You're going to have to deactivate my account. Matter of fact, let me speak to a supervisor or something. I got to speak to somebody else, because this don't even make no sense what you're saying to me. So he's like, okay, fine. He puts me on hold. There's no type of elevator music. You know how usually when you're on hold, they put some type of elevator music? Nothing. It just sounded like he muted me. And then next thing you know, another guy comes on the phone, and he's like a little bit more professional sounding, and he's like, but not really. And he's trying to use big words that he cannot pronounce. And I'm sitting here correcting him. I'm talking to the supervisor. I'm correcting his words as we're having a conversation, because he's trying to use big words. Not saying he wasn't smart, but he was just trying to be too professional for his own good, I guess. I don't know. He was just trying to be too professional, and he just wasn't on that professional level. He goes on, hi, this is such and such, first and last name he gives me, and I'm the supervisor here at Uber Fraud. The first guy said it was Uber support. Now I'm talking to Uber Fraud. So I'm like, okay. He said yes. So as my colleague, or I don't even think he used the word colleague, he said a word that was along the lines of colleague, but he didn't say the word colleague. Mentioned you have to put Uber 123 all lowercase so that we can reset your account and ensure that you don't get any chargebacks. So please do that now, or we're gonna have to deactivate your account until you do. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just go to an Uber hub. I'm gonna just go to the nearest Uber hub. It's not too far from me, and I'm gonna have them do it face to face, and I'm gonna just go to them, and that way we can do it face to face, because I don't understand how you want my password to reset my account. That just doesn't make any type of sense. And he's like, fine, if you want to go to the Uber hub, he's getting mad now. If you want to go to the Uber hub, then we're going to have to deactivate your account right now. You're not going to be able to get any more trips until you go to the Uber hub and take care of that, blah, blah, blah. But if you do it right now, we can just ensure that your account is secure, and we will reset it, and then you can go back to taking your trips like you was doing already. So I'm like, fine. I can't access the internet because I'm on the phone with you guys, so I can't go on to reset it. I can't go on to reset it anyway because I'm talking to you on the phone. So he said, okay, we're going to call you back in 3 minutes. Go ahead and do that, and I'll give you a call back in exactly 3 minutes, and we won't deactivate your account until then, or something like that. So I hang up the phone, and I get another request, and I take my trips just like I normally do, and I did not do anything that these people asked me to do. My only one regret that I have, you know how when you get into an altercation or something, you be like, dang, I wish I would have said this, I wish I would have said that, I wish I would have cursed him out so bad. I wish I would have said so many things to this person, because I just don't understand how people could be so dirty and grimy and disgusting, and just like, I just don't understand how people can just scam other people out of their money. Like, people are working for a reason so that they can pay their bills or whatever the case may be. How can you do that to somebody? That is just mind-blowing to me. Like, how can you even go to sleep at night by being a scammer? Like, I think if you're a scammer, you can't believe in God. You can't. It just doesn't make sense to believe in God and be a scammer at the same time. You have to be an atheist to be a scammer. And if you think you believe in God, you don't believe in God. If you're a scammer, like nah. Nah, you better go pray, cause. But that's all I had to say. I hope you guys don't give out any information, passengers and drivers, because that can happen to any one of us. You can be a passenger and they try to scam you into your account. Next thing you know, they taking the Uber trip to West Bubble Land somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Now you have this $100 charge on your account and you don't even know why Uber just charged you $100, and it's because you gave somebody your password and they got access to your account, and they're now taking trips using your Uber account. Or if you're a driver, now they just cleaned you dry of all your hard-earned money that you just worked for. So please, don't give out any information to anyone that calls you and saying they're from Uber. Uber will never call you out of the blue just to ask you for your information to do anything to your account. What they will do is deactivate your account, and then once you go to log in, there will be somewhere where it says my account needs attention. You click on it and it will open up another screen for you to email them or message them what the situation is, and then the representative will get back to you within a few minutes. It usually says 24 hours, but they respond back right away. And now there's an Uber hotline, so you can just call the Uber hotline and speak to somebody. All right, now let's get into the shmoney I made today. I've been driving a little bit under 5 hours. It's been 4 hours and 55 minutes, and I've made $109 within that time. I can't show you the actual screen from my phone because I'm recording using my phone, but I will insert a picture right here to show you guys how much I made, the time that I've been online. That way you can see for yourself. Now, what I wanted to say is a lot of people always have these negative comments to say about how Uber is stealing money and Uber is doing this and that and the third. Well, I don't notice any money being stolen. You know, people always got something negative to say. What about the gas? What about the mileage? What about this, that, and the third about the car? I'm going to put mileage on this car anyway. I'm going to pay gas anyway. So now the difference is I turned my car into an asset. Before Uber, it was a liability. I was only pouring money into it, getting the maintenance done, doing whatever needed to be done to this car. Now, if I want to put some tints on the windows, if I want to pimp out my car, all that's a tax write-off. You know what I'm saying? Any maintenance I do to the car, tax write-off. Anything that has to do with the car is a tax write-off. You know what I mean? Give me my shmoney. I keep my money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to complain about, you know, at tax time when taxes be coming out. I didn't have to pay nothing this tax thing. I got money back during tax time. So I'm not even worrying about tax. You just got to know how to do your stuff. You got to research and learn what are the things that as a business, a small business, you can do when it comes to taxing. I don't see nobody complaining about tax coming out of employees' checks. Like, I see my money first. I see my money before anybody touches it as far as taxes is concerned. Now, Uber's percentage, I don't look at that as a percentage that Uber takes out. That's my overhead expense. That's not a percentage to Uber. That's my overhead expense to make sure that my app is always on point to generate income for me, to make sure that there's promotion going on out there so that more and more people are driving Uber so that I can get more and more rides. And out here in Jersey, the rides coming back to back to back to back to back. I'm not even lying. If you in the New York area and don't have your TLC license but you want to drive Uber, come to Jersey. You don't need your TLC license. And every time I come out the tunnel and I land in Jersey, I get an alert. You know, while I'm with the passenger, I get an alert before I even drop them off. I have to say, okay, no more requests. for me to even get a bathroom break, because I could barely stop because I got to go pick up the next person, and this goes on for hours. Look at the numbers. So how am I? Obviously, it's busy like that. If I made over $100 in less than 5 hours, so I don't care about the naysayers. You know, keep your negativity to yourself and let other people make this money out here, or go make the money for yourself. I don't know what y'all doing. You must be treating this thing like a job and working a couple of hours and then leaving. Nah, do at least 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Small business owners work at least 10 hours a day. Small business owners, at least. That's the least. Okay? 10 hours a day. So, if you want to make money with Uber, treat it like a business, as I've been saying. Anybody else who treats it outside of a business, then, you know what I'm saying? You and I are not having the same conversation. We're not even on the same level of thinking. So, there's nothing negative to say about Uber. There's nothing negative to say about Uber. I can't think of anything negative to say about Uber. I make money using my own car. And if you don't have a car, you do the renters program. And now you have a car that you just pay for. No obligations. You're just renting it. When you're ready to give the car back, you give them a 30-day notice and you give the car back. And the money doesn't even come out of your pocket. It comes out of the fare. So if you keep driving, your payment for the car is covered, and that comes with insurance, that comes with the maintenance. Whenever it's time for your car to get maintenance, you just go take it in and they do all the maintenance work. You get into an accident, something happens to the car, you go give the car in and they fix everything, and then you're back on your way. You don't have to worry about it because everything is already included. I wish I knew about that before I got this car, because I would have damn sure did rented the car from Uber, but I already got this car. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to quickly come on here and share this story that I had about these scammers. Please share this video and let your friends, your families, let people know what's going on so that they do not get tricked by these dirty scammers that are out here. And that goes for drivers and passengers. Secure your account. Do not give anybody your password or any type of sensitive information about your account. It's your account. Uber will never ask you these questions because they have total access to your account in their back office. So please share this video. Like it if it was helpful to you. And leave any comments below. I'll be sure to answer them as soon as I see it. Again, please share this video and let people know what's going on. You can possibly help somebody out there. I can only reach but so many people, but together we can reach so many people and help out other people just by this short video. Well, I'm back on this road. If you guys want to get started with Uber, I'll leave a link below in the description bar. All you have to do is click on that link, and there is a $330 startup bonus for those of you who get started with my link. And you can find out all the information that you need about Uber, about the promotion, about the rental cars, using that link as well. So I'll see you guys on the road. Be safe. Peace.